Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Prism here with another Body Metrics episode. We're going to be talking today about pre-workouts and what they can do for you, especially you B-boys and fitness enthusiasts. I know some of you guys always will go grab an energy drink at a gas station, maybe like a Red Bull or a Monster or whatever, and then you drink it and you go break or go to a jam, and it gives you some good energy for a little bit, but then you start crashing, and then you're not as focused and you're tired, and then you're wondering what happened, and then your performance just goes all downhill after that. So I'm going to give you guys the truth, the edge, because I know that even myself, I've gone to a gas station to get an energy drink, and it works. It does what it's supposed to do for a little bit, but then it doesn't give you that that long-term performance. So here are some examples of some of the pre-workouts that I get. Satori Power. This one's really good. This one's a very small scoop, about this big, but it has like key ingredients that we're going to be talking about, such as beta-alanine, creatine monohydrate, L-arginine or L-citrulline malate, and caffeine anhydrous. So those are the things that you want to look for in a pre-workout, and I'm going to talk to you and let you know what each one of those things will do for you and how it benefits you. This one I'm currently taking is called Pre-Surge Unleashed. This one's really good. Like a little small scoop like this is like 225 milligrams of caffeine. And I'm telling you, man, like this is way better and more like long lasting than any of those like little energy drinks that for the whole can, if you drink the whole thing, then it'll have maybe a little bit more than that, but still it doesn't last as long because it's not this kind of caffeine. And you have also little sample packets like Hemo Rage, Jack 3D, things like that are out there. And this one's really, really strong. This one, I actually took the whole thing almost. It's called Nano Vapor. Now, this little packet brings about 3 servings. Each one of these servings has about 130 milligrams of caffeine. So for the whole thing, it's like 390 milligrams. So if you really have a caffeine tolerance, then you might want to take a whole thing of that, and I'll tell you, it'll put you on the moon. So quickly, we're gonna go over the things that make these pre-workouts so much better than an energy drink, and why, as b-boys, as athletes, as fitness enthusiasts, that we go work out, we want to be stronger, why these are the top things that you should look forward to. Alright, citrulline malate, what it is basically it helps eliminate waste in your bloodstream and enhances nitric oxide production in your bloodstream, so that way it makes your blood cells like expand, and it dilates them bigger, so there's more blood flow, more oxygen to the muscle, to your body. So what does that mean for you? You're going to last longer. You're going to have more blood flowing through your brain. You're going to be thinking clear. You're going to be more mentally focused. You're going to last so much better in those battles, do your performance to the max. So that's one thing about that that's really good. Now the other one, beta-alanine, it increases muscular strength and power output, increases muscle mass, it increases anaerobic endurance, increases aerobic endurance, and delays muscle fatigue so you can train harder and longer. Creatine monohydrate, it's basically, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to take creatine because I don't want to bloat myself up and blah, blah, blah. I mean, creatine, yes, it is going to bring some water into your muscle because, that's its role, is to replenish the ATP, which is your ultimate energy source for explosive bursts of energy. But the water will just make your muscle a lot fuller and help you, push harder, especially if you go to the gym or whatever. But creatine is really good too, because for us athletes, when we want to, run a little faster or break a little longer without feeling that like burning sensation in our body, it buffers that, because that's what that burning feeling is called, lactic acid. So it'll buffer that so that you can go a little bit longer and recover faster. So that's the good thing about that. And caffeine anhydrous, what's good about this is that it's another form of caffeine. It's not like normal caffeine, because this will be absorbed faster into your body. So, you'll feel a lot better than the other stuff. And one other thing that I was going to tell you guys about that you might want to add to your pre-workouts before and after is this right here. BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. And what are these good for? These are basically, it improves recovery time, it increases and preserves lean muscle, and maximizes muscle endurance. So what could this do for you? Well, basically, it spares the glycogen in your muscle. So, when you're training in the gym or breaking at an anaerobic state, your energy source is going to be the glycogen that's stored in your muscles and in your liver. And basically, when that gas is out of your tank, then you come to a halt. You're not going nowhere. So what that does is kind of like, if we're going to compare it to a car and a gas tank, it kind of keeps your gas tank full so that you can drive longer for, without it going on E. Basically, that's what it does. It just kind of keeps more of it in there, retains it so that, you can do it better. And then plus the fact that it's helping retain it will mean that you'll recover better because you don't have to refill the whole thing back up again. You'll still have some. So, recovery time when it comes to, being sore and all that stuff will be a lot quicker. So this is definitely one thing that you want to have in your arsenal when it comes to performing. So, I encourage you B-boys to kind of, do your own research and read about these things. I'll leave some links below so that you guys can read some of the stuff that I've found. But yeah, definitely research any pre-workout that you find, because these things are basically the top things that you want to look for in a pre-workout. There's going to be also like added things like I'll give you guys examples. In here there's going to be other stimulants added, like snake root and different little extracts and fruit extracts and herbs. And this one has what else does it have? Like folic acid and what else? Taurine and Russian tarragon and things like that just help with absorption and whatever the hell, like, let's see, the nano vapor. This one has yohimbe extract. This is like, good for men, stuff like that. But there's a lot of little added benefits, but these things that I talked about today are the key ingredients that you want to look forward to. So check out the links below. Let me know what you think or maybe what you take. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, and we'll keep talking about this, man, because there's always going to be new pre-workouts coming out. And if you know of any ones that are even better than these, like, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always trying to find something that is going to give me the ultimate focus and natural energy without feeling like all jittery and like cracked out or whatever. I just want to feel like, the ultimate energy source and like the ultimate strength and power. So if you guys have some good pre-workouts, share with me, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.